find your lack of cannabis disturbing.
This is the captain speaking.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Bugsy here. Just looking for a late night hangover guess. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm chopping up some homegrown right now, and that's because that's what I have. But it smells so dank, but it's only been drying a couple days, hasn't had any cure time, but I'm out otherwise. So I'm gonna smoke some of it. And that's just a fact. It's quite sticky, that's for sure. I'm going to try to roll it loose so that the dampness of it doesn't hinder me being able to smoke it so much. And if it's anything like the last batch I grew, it'll be alright anyway. It's strong, so strong it didn't matter that I left it with some chlorophyll in it or whatever, because I didn't cure it long enough. The last time I cured it 2 weeks, which I plan on curing the rest of this stuff like that, but I'm out. So it feels cold and damp as I'm putting it on the paper. Which means I gotta be delicate about how tight I roll it. Let me get it there. What's up, Neo? Here, let me pop you a link up there. There's a link. It's hot. It's really hot here. So, trying to be delicate about this so I don't roll it too tight. But being delicate makes it always harder to tuck the paper when you're trying to roll it loose. How you doing, Kiwi? You doing all right?
What's up, Bugs?
Yeah. You got music playing? You got music playing?
Oh no, I was watching Gladiator. Actually, yeah, kind of gladiator getting stoned.
Yeah, I ran out of store bought and I got a bud harvested, so I'm cutting into it.
Sorry.
Here, let me. I'm going to take my headphones off for a second. I'll be back.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's a nice little bud. Looks about as big as my dick, roughly. What's
It
that
hasn't
from, bud?
dried. It has. That is. God damn it! It's my sativa plant. It's one of my sativa plants.
Oh, cool.
Um,
Was it like an auto or something?
no, it's a plant that I broke a part of it, and the part that I broke started going into big bushy veg, while that part went into bud. It was weird. I hurt it. I hurt the plant bad. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
snapped it. But
Yeah.
it made a nice fucking bud anyway. That's called a club, Kiwi says. He says hi, Neo.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I can't see anything. But I can only see shapes. These drops are giving me is really fucking this shit up. So it just kind of looks sorry.
So this is a joint of homegrown that's still too moist.
No. Are you out of weed, really?
No, but that's because my Jeep is broke. It's going because I need to get a ride down.
Oh.
I went and bought water pump and radiator and a thermostat, and then we put it all together, and it seems to have a miss. Now I could have just fouled a plug, but it also could be misfiring a cylinder because of something more sinister. Because it didn't show getting hot, but it like the water pump popped, and then it got hot all at once.
Sorry, I had to have a bitch out with my freaking computer. She doesn't listen to. No, shut up. Wasn't talking to you. What? She doesn't listen very well sometimes.
And other times she's listening too well.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
So I figured out how my vaccination card. I figured out how it got wet.
Oh yeah. What happened? I thought you dumped your bong out on her or something, didn't you? Yeah.
No, the bottom of the bong cracked and emptied out.
Oh, bummer, man. Bummer. Well, that sucks.
I know.
Wow. That really sucks.
Yeah, I'll go get me a. No, we did put it back together, but then it had a miss. It's like one of the cylinders is misfired. It could be as simple as a dirty, fouled plug or something, but it could also be something as sinister as like a head, a blown head or something. You know,
Wow.
there's we've got to figure it out yet, and I got to be on the other side of the city tomorrow.
Oh, bummer, man. Fuck. That could get expensive to fix. Yeah, I got one of my sisters is trying to hit my estate for 100 grand too. It just this week just gets better and better.
Oh God.
Yeah, I got papers from the lawyer today. It said they can't get it, but it's just crappy. They're even trying.
Yeah.
They're even trying. Oops. What the fuck was that?
What was that?
Dude, that was fucking weird. Man, I'm shutting this thing down. Sometimes, yeah, my Alienware gets a little too freaking weird sometimes. You know, because right now I can't see anything, so I got a lot of my voice activation shit running, you know.
Right.
I didn't know what the fuck that was, man. That was definitely weird.
Sup, the silent one? How you doing?
So how you been, Bugsy?
I've been okay.
Fucking cooker down there, huh?
Yes. It's really fucking hot.
Wow, bro. Wow.
Yeah, silent one. I got my plants are soaking it up. So I got a big old monster out there, but
That's cool, Bugs.
yeah. I mean, it's getting big.
That little bud you got there looked pretty nice.
Yeah.
Is it sticky, smelling, and all that good stuff?
Oh God, it's dank, smelly, and I had finger hash so bad from cleaning it off.
God, that fucking.
I couldn't handle anything because my fingers were so sticky.
I love doing dabs, but man, every time I try to load a dab, I just can't tell if I've got one on there or not. It's like I gotta get rolled. That looks really good, Bugs. Yeah, that really does. Good job, man.
My stupid camera glitching off.
Well, you got a short in it or something?
I hate when my camera glitches out, man. I know. I think it's maybe it's something in the USB wire or something. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
It's a cheapie I bought off of fucking the internet.
Well, I got one more week of good stoning, and then I have to take even a break from getting high, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do that, man. I'm serious, man. A day without a bong hit is like a day without sunshine, man. Is that too loud, bud?
maybe just maybe just do something that is not going to make you cough like that. You know?
Or just do wimpy dabs, you know?
Yeah. It's been drying 2 days. It's starting to get a fruity smell.
Yummy.
It was almost pure just dankety dank before, but some fruitiness is coming out.
Do you know what kind it is, or?
Yeah, I just can't
Oh.
remember right now. I have to go look at the popsicle stick under the plant. It's sour something or
Sour diesel?
no? It's not the normal. It's like a cross with something else. It's not the normal thing you would expect to hear. It's sour or something else.
Sour
So
cucumber.
they're in bed. They're covered up already. It's after midnight already, Silent One. Yeah.
Man, I got fucking so dabbed out earlier, I actually had to nap.
That's great though.
Yeah, I've been dabbing pretty hard on this freaking shatter. It really turned. The guy did a great job. He came over today, man, and freaking, it was like, wow, dude, what you did, he did a real good job. And you could see I've been dabbing on it. That thing was full when I first showed you that. Now it's about like halfway gone now, man.
Hell yeah.
But it really look it this light or anything doesn't do this any justice because if you look at it outside or under really good light, it almost looks like
Gold.
like
Golden.
almost like a really yellow honey. Almost like it really is just really pretty looking because it's CO2, so it came out really good. I went for my first drive today in about a week, man. I went for a cruise along the waterfront. It was nice, man.
Cool.
Yeah, fuck. It's nice to get out, go for a long drive, man. I can actually see fairly well, so because it was pretty bright, you know, so I could see pretty good. So I drove like a madman.
Oh my goodness. That dab hit me hard.
Anna, I've been wanting to do some pretty big ones, but I'm afraid, and I don't want to make this worse. I just want to kind of take it easy.
Right. Yeah, maybe. I don't know about that. Not with our village, Kiwi. Our village all has tolerances. high
What?
tolerance. He says Bugsy's one watermelon-sized twig is enough for the whole village to party all night. I'm all. I wish my village has pretty big tolerances.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
what's up, Ziggy D?
No shit.
Mr.
Double
Zig-
child
Ha-
tear right into that, man.
Ziggy says hi, Neo.
Oh,
Haven't seen your face for a while. He says.
yeah. I don't. That's the only place I go, man, anymore on YouTube is right here. I don't go any on any lives. I haven't been really on YouTube other than just listening to music, you know. 'Cause
Yeah.
I have a music channel on YouTube, so I just that's the only reason why I'm on YouTube is just for music.
Yeah, that's I have one channel that I made, but I only use it to watch news, so it only suggests me news when I'm on it.
Right.
So that keeps the news is all separated. I don't ever have to see it on my regular channels or my weed channel or
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't have any cross connections with it either, so I don't see anybody's lives or nothing. I'm just totally inert from it all. It's a
Mhm.
totally different channel that has nothing to do with my grow or my channel.
Oh, that dab really did get me.
Yeah, man. Fuck, I did. I really got dabbed out earlier, man. I was just, I've been sleeping a lot, so I freaking woke up kind of early and I was bored and fucking, so I just dabbed. I got really fried.
Oh, right on. You're in a good position then, Ziggy. I'm envious. I was always envious of head chefs. I've been a pantry chef a couple of times. I was the sandwich builder in the kitchen. You know, the salad maker sandwich builder. So I've worked in a couple of top-notch rated kitchens and shit, but I would never presume to. Oh, good lord! 250 is a good size lunch. You guys do a single seating, or do you also have walk-ins?
What time?
I worked at a dude ranch where they had just a single seating, but during that seating, it worked us so hard we about fell apart.
How long you plan on being live, Bugsy?
Hell, I don't know, Neo.
I was
I
thinking
can,
about trying like about a half a gram of some of these Ecuadorian mushrooms.
hey,
Like that Maine Green sent me some, man.
yeah, those look yummy, dude.
Yeah.
I ain't got no one sending me none of that shit.
Well, I'm actually trying this kind of a medical thing because I want to see about microdosing it to see how it works against pain control. You know.
Right. Well, I tell you, I took a microdose. I don't know what it was. It was 2 whole mushrooms.
I think he suggested like 50 milligrams or something to start with.
I don't know what that equals in whole mushrooms, but I took like 2 whole mushrooms and I barely saw anything or felt anything, but it did change, at least for that night and the next couple days. It changed my perception on pain. It did.
Yeah, well, you know, my goal is to just not worry about pain, and plus not having to take pain medications would be really nice. You know, and last time I took mushrooms, I mean, it literally turned my pain off. So I was like, wow, you know, kind of stunned. Because I was nervous, you know, I was afraid that hallucinogenics, you know, might, with bad pain, might make it worse, you know, and it actually
Right.
had the opposite effect. Actually, is it was like for the first time since I've been paralyzed, I actually didn't feel pain. You know,
Right.
it was almost made me tear up a little bit because, like, wow, all the drugs I've been on, and it was this simple to turn it off.
Right.
Kind of amazing. Man, it is weird when you freaking really can't see well, though, man, because you do kind of learn. You pick up on your other senses, do kind of take over really quick.
Yeah. And like I said, be familiar with your pen so you can do shit by feel.
Well, I just don't want to fall.
Oh, I know.
Miss that transfer point. Go, oh shit. But no worries, man.
Well, you take your time and be deliberate too.
Yeah, I've already had a few. I've fallen a few times already. I kind of got on them about that today a little bit because they're taking time getting some help set up in here, and I'm like, dude, like, what are you gonna do when somebody falls and gets hurt? Then who's gonna be responsible then? 'Cause I think
Ziggy, the biggest tub of coleslaw I ever had to make was a 30-gallon tub of coleslaw.
30 gallons. Jesus fuck, man. Fuck. 30 gallons.
Uh-huh.
That's a lot.
It was crazy. Well, I mean, we were a dude ranch. Dude ranches do like if you get what the chef's making that day kind of thing. You get to, like, you go out on the on the long ride. You go to the cookout. It's basically a long ride that feels like you're wandering around going way out in the desert, and it leads you back to this little courtyard where there's like places for you to tie off the horses and eat your steaks and have your dinner. It's pretty cool working there, but it's like the the people riding the horses would go on like a 10-mile ride, and we had to fucking haul the food down to the little park area in golf carts. It was like a quarter-mile away. It's fucking horrible. Hilarious. They really were dudes in the country, weren't they?
Yeah.
Amazing.
So what are you dabbing on, man?
That was just shatter I bought from the fucking store. I don't even remember what the name of it was. It's I don't really care for it. It's got too much plant matter flavor to me. It's like I taste too much. I like them clearer and they'll shatter better, where they get hard and crack.
Yeah.
It's like it has too low of a melting point.
Yeah, this stuff gets really soft in my room here, but my room's pretty warm though too.
Well, that is true of mine as well. And I'm definitely I'm not going to grow it in this room because it's already just too fucking miserable in this room. I can't be comfortable. But out in my shed, I am definitely going to grow in the winter. I'm going to do a winter indoor.
Yeah, that's a good time you grow around here. Summertime is just really it can really get nasty to grow, get hot.
Well, you plan it out in advance and you let it run its course and you do a outdoor grow for summer, you know?
Yeah.
What's that? Mango, tandoori, chutney pizza with bacon and banana. Now, dude, that's just too complicated for my tastes.
What? Wow.
Whatever Kiwi's pizza.
Oh, wow.
I was trying to read it.
Oh, that's a
But
pizza?
mango tandoori chutney pizza with bacon and banana.
Jesus
That,
fuck,
that's
man.
that's a little too much for me.
Yeah, no shit. Dang. Banana on a pizza, that's a little bit over the top for me right there. But, wow. I've never heard of that before.
I know banana just doesn't seem right.
No, I don't. That doesn't sound right.
Mango, not too much either.
I mean, to each their own. Don't get me wrong. But damn. Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah, that was just a big hit, man.
Oh,
Well, at least I found out I only have to be in the hospital just for maybe a half a day to a day.
that's cool.
Yeah. They said I'll have to wear a patch over my eye for a while.
I figured that.
Just
It's because you haven't. It's because it's not just the lens on top. That's the normal stuff you got. That
Right.
bruise is in back. That's,
Yeah, I know, Bugs. It just like, you know, I mean,
yeah.
it's like,
I mean, my dad had to wear one for a day.
well, I have to, this is going to take a full year, because I got to go through surgery, then I got to heal, but I don't know how long that's going to take, because they said almost immediately after the surgery, within a few days, I got to go back and have shots in my eyes, and then go back and have shots in my eyes, and keep that up until all that heals, and then I got to go back and have surgery again on both eyes.
Well, Ziggy, I know of plenty of people eating the cooked plantains, but to put it on pizza just doesn't even sound good to me.
I've had mango in a lot of things, but I've never had it on pizza.
I like a mango margarita.
Yeah, those are yum. Had those.
Yeah, you guys, but see, here in America, what we usually do with our bananas is like we'll peel them, stick through them, dip them in chocolate, and then put them in the freezer. That's the kind of shit we do with the news. We don't do as much of the cooking with it.
Damn, you just reminded me of some munchies, man. Fuck.
Devil Child had her bird over here earlier, so it got to interact with my birds. It's a baby bird she rescued off the ground.
Oh,
It's doing quite well. It has survived and now knows how to fly.
oh wow, that's pretty cool.
But I don't know if it'll be able to be reintroduced or not. She can throw it up in the air and it flies around and lands on her.
What kind of bird is it?
It's a goddamn sparrow.
Oh, it'll grow away. It just probably hasn't grown up all the way.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good. That's pretty cool though, man. They're seed birds, so you can actually keep them as a pet. You know.
Yeah. Well, that's what I say. It between my other daughter's bird and my little bird, we have plenty of small bird seed here too. Perfectly imperfected. How you doing?
Oh,
Cheers.
cheers perfectly. Yeah, man.
Good to see all you guys. It's been a long, stressful couple of days for me. I've been trying to get my Jeep running and went and bought the water pump and the radiator and the thermostat, put it all back together, and it's misfiring.
It's misfiring.
Yeah, like one cylinder, it'll run.
You don't have
But
it.
if I
Does that have points in it?
no, it's electronic, but it could be a fouled plug.
Yeah.
It's a six. It's a
Bad
6-cylinder. Yeah, it could. Well, see, I figure when the water pump popped, I pulled over right away. I didn't try to keep driving or nothing. And when I pulled off, I opened the hood and I looked down in there, and I could see the steam was shooting out from where the telltale pops out of the bad water pump. Do you know what I'm talking about? There's a little plug that can pop out when the pressure gets too high.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's a Jeep Grand Cherokee perfectly. No, it's a plug it's called a telltale plug, and it's just a little bitty, about as big around as a number 2 pencil, and
It's in the water pump, right?
it's yeah, and it pops
Yeah,
if the pressure gets too
Yeah,
high.
if the bearings or something go bad in the pump, it usually will leak right there in that little hole. So it lets you know that the water pump has gone bad.
That's why it's called the telltale.
Yeah, yeah.
But it basically is a freeze plug. It's just a little bitty one.
Yeah, what it's there for is like when the bearings overheat or something, if it goes bad, it'll actually melt that little thing in there and it'll leak. It'll just drip water out. It's a way to let you know that the pump is
But
failed.
I think it seized up and popped it and fired it into my radiator, and I mean, like, seriously popped it. Yeah, on the side. It's not inside. It's on the housing. It's just a little bitty plug. I mean, it's like a freeze plug, but
Yeah,
it's a heat plug. Yeah. I was talking to Perfectly because they were asking about it. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, I can't.
It's all good. It's all good. I know. I was just talking to everybody once.
Yeah, I've had enough Chevys in my lifetime. That's a common thing with Chevys, you know. It's water pumps, they get bad. They'll freaking, that little thing will leak right there.
Yeah. Oh. I got zingers going on in my neck.
Oh, bummer. When you replaced all that shit, did you have to break any of the seals on the intake or exhaust or anything like that?
No, no. That's why I say it. I don't know what happened, but I either fouled a plug or did something worse because it's missing. You know, it's missing fire.
Yeah,
Like running on 5 cylinders right now. It's a straight 6.
yeah. You might just need to reset all the timing and shit and do all that. Might not be nothing major.
The timing's electronic.
Well, don't you still have to do all that, set all your timing when, I mean, well, maybe not. I guess not then. My bad.
No,
I'm
it
just
runs
trying to
off.
think,
It
troubleshooting in
runs.
my brain, what would cause it to just miss other than the basic common things, you know?
The timing runs on the crank sensor, crank
Right.
position sensor.
Yeah. Does it got to just a regular drive belt, like regular belts, or are they tooth drive belts?
What you mean the front belt, the belt on the front of the engine?
Yeah.
It's a serpentine belt.
Is
One
it
big
tooth?
long serpentine.
Okay, no teeth in it.
The teeth run long ways on it. It's ribbed
Okay.
long
Yeah.
ways.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, then you're probably right. It's got to be something simple, probably along a bad wire, maybe a bent wire cable or broken wire cable or bad plug.
Yeah, it's a coil pack, a singular coil pack. Yeah. I was just thinking start off because it ain't been that long since I did wires and plugs. I was thinking just plugs for the moment. Because, I mean, I saw the temperature thing go up a few degrees and then I heard the pop. It didn't go up high enough to be like I should pull over or anything like that. It just went up a few degrees like like it would on a fucking 120-degree day or something, you know? It was like running at the temperature that it would on a hot day. And it felt hot to me, so I didn't even really think much of it. It was fucking going up. But just all of a sudden it popped and steam came out.
Came out of where?
That telltale hole.
That was it.
Well, that's what I could tell. I mean, I wasn't sticking my hand down in there feeling around.
Well, no, you didn't see anything blowing out the radiator cap or anything. You didn't blow the
No,
radiator cap. That's what it's saying. Or any hoses or anything like that.
no, no, but the radiator was apparently leaking after the fact, at least. Now, my brother's not gentle with shit, and I had him do it this time instead of me doing it because my back's fucked. So I asked my brother to do it, and he did it. Kind enough of him. You know what I mean? But he's not exactly gentle with shit, and I'm not pointing no fingers, but modern radiators with the plastic sides and the aluminum cores, they don't exactly take to banging around like an old brass radiator did. You know?
No, they're kind of touchy. But yeah, damn, that's weird. Was it loud? Like when it popped, it was loud?
No, not even really. It was more as if I felt it, like the whole car took a little think. You know?
Wow.
Oh yeah, no, we're just gonna go start
You don't,
pulling wires off and checking the fire on the wires.
you don't
And-
think it sucked a valve or anything, do you? I mean, I
Well,
don't mean to laugh. You don't think it sucked a valve?
There was no tapping at any point. I know what
Okay.
sinking a valve sounds like.
Yeah, it sounds kind of like that a little bit, depending
No,
on
but
how fast you're going.
I was pulling away from a stop sign and had one sunk a valve on my motorcycle, and it fucking went, and it was dead. It
Yeah,
chewed the top of the
it's
piston and the valve up.
Yeah, it hits the head of the piston. Yeah, valve clearance on the motorbikes are there's none.
Pretty
So,
delicate anyway, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a pretty delicate set anyway.
yeah.
That was a cool little bike, though. I wish it would have lasted longer for me. That was a little bitty Honda 250. I just wanted to ride it around town, you know? Didn't even need to travel nowhere on it. It was no good for traveling anyway. It topped out at like 55. It was a 250, you know? It was little bitty. My fat ass looked funny sitting on it, kind of.
Is that Jeep your only car?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
no.
what?
The perfectly imperfected said, but sinking a valve won't cause the overheat to build up before it popped.
Not like that. Well, mate, no, not really. No, I guess I wouldn't need.
Well, if an intake's slightly open and it's overheating to begin with, it could cause
But you might see some steam.
pinging
Out the tail,
combustion. Yeah, pinging combustion. You know, like dieseling.
Yeah.
You know what? For being freshly cut and only 2 days dry, this ain't half bad weed. It's still got a lot of fucking green taste in it.
It's getting close to squishy.
Oh, literally. It is at that point. I think it's at that point right now.
It's so funny since I got a press when I look at buds now. It used to be, man, how could I smoke that? You know, now I look at it like, what can I get out of squishing that shit, man? That's the first thing I think of is wonder how much I can get out of squishing that. Probably gonna have to start finding some good edibles.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying all along. Get you gummies, something easy to eat so you don't have to feel like you're sitting there sucking and waiting and waiting. I like the hard ones, but it does feel like you're okay. I'll never feel it because it's never going to dissolve. You know,
Yeah,
you
but I
stick a
want
little.
something that bombs me when I do eat it.
Get heavy laced chocolate, and then hold it under your tongue.
That's what I was thinking. Chocolate.
My mom used to get some that she could take little bitty tiny squares of, and it was like 50 milligrams. I think that's pretty expensive stuff, though.
If it gets me fucked up, I don't care.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Maybe I should take my boots off and put my feet on the tile floor so it help me cool off.
The stingers are that bad, huh?
In my neck? I'm having stingers
Yeah.
in my neck bad, yeah.
Man, I hate those fucking things.
It's because I don't have a chair that's good for me anymore. I suppose I could buy me one of them $500 gamer chairs or something like that. You know? Which, if I was making a living streaming, I might. But being on disability doesn't cut you a $500 gaming chair. You know?
Yeah. Even though, like having money, I wouldn't waste it on a gaming chair.
I don't know, dude. If it could make me comfortable to where I didn't hurt from
For you,
being,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm about as comfortable as I can get laying down.
Oh, I imagine.
Because after sitting up all day, the last thing I want to do is sit up longer, I just,
Yeah.
you lay down, man. And I like it in a way. It's like handicap parking, I mean, if I pass out, I'm already in bed, so I don't even have to fucking deal with it. I'm already there.
Yeah.
The most thing you have to worry about is kick me out, Bugsy, if passed out.
I'll be like a Jezzy with Junie Pie and just leave you up there sleeping. Maybe put you full screen.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. That's so funny.
Fucking Junie Pie. He's a crazy motherfucker, man.
So is Jessie, though, man. She's fucking funny.
I like Jez.
Yeah, she's fucking great. That was pretty funny when she did that. I gotta admit, I'd see some crazy shit on YouTube. I just give you that much. I was watching.
Go ahead.
I was watching Dog Pound earlier, man. Somebody did a flash on his stream, but was stupid this time around. And I may have got their face, but I just have to look at it, go through it a little better. I'm pretty sure I got their face.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
But everybody thinks they know who the flasher is, and I told you. He told me himself in Buzz's chat.
Mm-hmm.
He told me he flashed me because I let you up here. And I'm like, well, fuck you. It ain't going to stop me letting my friends up, man. It's like,
sorry, Bugsy, man.
No, I don't care what they think you did, dude. I've seen you be apologetic and honest about whatever that shit was or whatever, you know. So they can fuck off.
Yeah, fucking
I don't care. I mean, I'm going to be friends with who we'll be friends with, but there's a couple that are no longer have the option because of the way they acted in the public eye.
Well,
I'm not
you
going
know, if you get caught doing that, can't you like get in serious trouble for doing something like that? I mean,
well, I
really, if
mean,
you got caught, if they really physically nailed your ass and knew who you were, couldn't you really get in trouble for that?
well, for the flashing,
Yeah,
I don't know. Probably, yeah, for public indecency. That's going on people and or even assault. That's assault in a way. That's flashing a person specifically.
yeah, and
That's
there might be
targeting people.
children watching too. That might be
Yeah,
true.
that's targeting people. We're lucky. I keep this channel as a 18 plus channel, but
I just think that's just really weird. I would never, but God.
it just boggles me. It's like, why?
Go grow up a sheep or something. You know, I don't get it
Well,
either,
you can go
man.
to jail for that too.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure you can. I'm just kidding. I was just being silly. You know, I don't get it either, man. That's why I'm just fucking tired of it. You know, I see when you come on, I don't always come over when you're on because a lot of times I'm just tired. And lately,
Yeah.
because I can only stay on for a little bit because I can only tolerate the lights and stuff, or then I got to turn everything off because I can't. Hopefully, I won't have to
Hey,
go
Free
through this.
Flow. How's it going, Free Flow? You under Tommy Wiseau today, huh? Yeah, we're just having some late night chill, talking a little bit.
So, what you gonna
Neo,
do for this weekend, man?
this weekend, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm going over to the other side of the city to house sit. Well, not house sit. I'm going to house sit by de facto, but I'm going to dog sit for my sister.
Oh, that's right. My bad. I figured you might have a picnic or something or barbecue going this weekend.
They're going to take off this weekend and go to Disney for a week.
Oh, cool.
So they're going to go have a family adventure. I'm going to watch their dogs. I think
Mike went dead.
is it there now?
Yeah.
No, I saying go get me one of those officially dueling lightsabers, and that'll be payment. The ones that I can clack against other lightsabers.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That'd be cool. I've seen those.
Yeah, they're kind of expensive though.
Yeah, they are. They are expensive. But they're cool as fuck, though, because they look
I
pretty
got those
realistic.
guys.
You know?
Well, no, there's fencing clubs that use them now. Put on shows and stuff with lightsabers.
Yeah, I saw one of those little light things, but it was a Star Wars thing where they were on there battling with them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I've been listening to a lot of psychology because before some of the part time, I was taking an online course in criminal psychology. So I've been basically just listening to all the books, just laying here listening to it. Fuck, my eyes just fucking feel like somebody's drilling into them and fucking trying to strike oil out of my brain.
Let's see. Let's see. Where's that at?
Man, you see all this UFO footage they're releasing?
Yeah.
Getting pretty weird out there, man. I think it might be, kind of every time you see something like this start to happen, not UFO stuff, but other stuff, it does, like, I wonder if they're like not starting to like deprogram us a little bit for something, because it just ain't like the American government to start fessing up to shit like that. But the Pentagon is actually releasing it and saying it, so that's kind of odd.
Kiwi, if you put a mask on, everything's completely open here. In some
It's
places, you don't even got to wear a mask no more.
It's like what's his face from Saturday Night Live said, I was hoping when I wore a mask nobody would recognize me, but it was my eyes that gave me away, I mean, they could tell it was me by my eyes that made me look like, I was a person who just woke up but hasn't been to sleep in days. Yeah.
Talking about Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the way Bill Maher said, if Republicans are so freaking wound up tight that they could freaking crush diamonds in their ass.
Check this out, Neo. If you can see it.
What?
This.
Oh, that's the one I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I saw. Yep.
It's at an actual fencing competition. This
Yeah, I
is put
saw
on as an
that.
exhibition.
Yeah, I saw that. That's cool as fuck, man. They also had the guy in there that had the other one, the other sword, or the other double one.
The Darth Maul. The
Yeah.
two red.
Yeah. Yeah, but I've seen this. This was cool as fuck, man. Good choreography,
Yeah.
man. It really is.
Uh-huh.
Because even, like with my students, when they would use the bamboo practice katanas, even those
Yeah.
things, man, if you missed in a full hard swing, man, they were enough to fucking split your fucking face open, man.
Uh-huh.
Or break ribs. They could really fucking
Yeah.
shit up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, in theory, you could beat a person to death with one. They're not meant to do it, but you really could.
Free Flow, that's Neo's fan. It gets in there sometimes.
Oh, sorry.
Whenever he turns his head to face the fan, it starts making that noise.
Oh, yeah. Like it's just hot in here too. It was like in the 70s here today. So for us, with the humidity and everything, it's kind of warm, starts to get on a little bit on the warm side, and it didn't cool down much either.
Yep.
What were you guys in the hundreds?
Yeah, low hundreds. Yeah. We're supposedly staying in the low hundreds all week.
Fuck.
No, that's a good thing. That we're not running right up to 110 instantly. That's a good thing. Because we could be doing
won't
that.
be cooling down at night probably a whole lot.
There are nights in the midsummer that it doesn't never go below 100.
Yeah, no, I remember seeing it. That one summer was a year or so back when you were cooking at night down there.
Yeah.
Wow, man, it was 112 or something.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was
It gets hot,
crazy.
man.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Sorry if you can hear my bubbling, folks.
Nobody cares about that on here, Neil.
Ooh, shit. Wow. Wow.
The further it gets in the bowl, the more it dries out, the better it tastes. That's a good sign.
That bud looks pretty yummy, man.
Yeah, it's stanky dank too, man.
Yeah, I opened up my board to let it breathe today, man. Boy, that was just wow. That made my eyes water, man. It actually did. I was like, whoa.
Oh,
Koski's right. It really gets really strong after a little while ripening. He's definitely right about that.
more.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I was glad this happened when it did because I just had harvested, man. It would have been a bitch if it happened right in the middle of a crop.
Came 6 months earlier.
Yeah, I would have been pissed. They would have heard me cussing all the way to this North Pole.
Yeah, I got plants that are going to come down like as soon as I come back home from my sister's. And I got plants that I'm figuring are going to go all the way into November this year.
Well, if everything goes right, maybe I can get something going by the fall, which actually wouldn't be a bad idea, you know, because then it'd be right perfect for the weather, you know. But you know, definitely it ain't going to be any sooner than that. It's that's at the very soonest I
Right.
can probably guess. Probably September, October.
Sup, free flow.
But I got a bunch of testers from South Bay Genetics and stuff, so you know I'm ready. I could easily start over, and I got cuttings over at my other shit across the street, so I'm good to go. I could get back in it in like a couple days, easy.
Which one, free flow? What's up? What did I miss? Now we're hearing your nose whistle.
Ooh,
I thought it was you. It sounded like you got stuffed up when you laid back and your nose started whistling. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
ouch, ouch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can join. Here, let me pop it up again. Maybe I should start putting these links in the descriptions. You know what I mean? That's the way Jesse does it. When I'm on there and Desmond starts fucking hollering, "Give me a link! Give me a link!" I just, if I'm up on her panel, I start telling him the link's in the description.
Oh yeah. I was yeah. You're right.
Links in the description. I
Yeah,
need to
that's the
start
way she
doing that
does.
here, maybe. Well, no, see, Kiwi, that's the whole thing. Like, I know Free Flow for a little while now. I'm if he comes up and he shows his face in the basement down there, I
Don't
see
be
it's
damned.
him. I can light them up. I mean, yeah, I just do the same as all the other people now. Make people show their face backstage, so I know it's them. And even if how's it going, Free Flow?
One sec.
Doing all right?
Okay, you're muted now. So now I can. Now, what's up? Fucking a lot.
Yeah,
All right. Oops. I started a magic game while I was waiting for you to give me the Streamlabs. But thanks for letting me on again.
no problem. Anytime. If what's that?
Who are you talking to? Like someone else, another platform? Or
I'm talking to Neo.
Neo? Oh,
Neo's up here with me. He is going in for eye surgery shortly. He's got issues with his eye that is going to take an emergency surgery to take care of. So he says he's glad it happened when it did because he didn't want it to come in the middle of his harvest. Yeah.
Well, no, we're not in the middle of the harvest, in the middle of a freaking crop, man.
Well, in the middle of the crop,
Yeah,
any part of the time of growing or harvesting or whatever.
yeah. Right at the end, it wasn't so bad because I got a stash of weed that'll last me. So
Yeah, well, you got a stash of weed that'll last you while you're blind from the operation. You got
plus dabs.
plus dabs, and if you need
that's
help,
crazy.
I hope we can all come together in times of need. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I still got like probably 20 grams of freaking shatter in the refrigerator.
Wow. Hello, Skeletor. I see them owls. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, in the chat on the side, if you're looking at the chat on the side, you can see the ones that have the little red circle come from YouTube and the ones with the purple circle come from Twitch. So yeah, I was streaming on both platforms. I almost always do anymore. If I'm gaming, sometimes I'll just do Twitch by itself.
Is Twitch an Xbox platform or not?
No, Twitch is its own deal, own gaming platform. Free Flow basically he's on Twitch. That's where he comes from. His shows that I've watched are on Twitch, and
yeah, I'm just wondering which one I should use to do my Mass Effect and stuff through.
You do that on Twitch. Play your Mass Effect.
I'm playing it off Steam.
Pull your microphone back a little bit, Neil.
I'm pulling it off of Steam though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still play it on Twitch.
Oh, you can?
Yeah. I mean, I broadcast to, well, I used to be able to broadcast to LinkedIn on here even, but they took that away from me because I'm not verified on LinkedIn. But I can still stream to my page, one of my pages on Facebook. I can do four of my YouTube accounts, one of my only Twitch account, and I got a couple other platforms that I could have the the ability to stream to too. But it kind of made me mad when they took away my ability to stream to LinkedIn. Not that I would stream the same kind of topics on LinkedIn. You know, they would be quite a different topic that I'd be streaming on LinkedIn, but
That's
that
kind of a
would be
weird platform.
that's a total business platform. It's like Facebook for jobs kind of thing. And business contacts.
Yeah, that's why I think I'd feel odd streaming gaming on fucking LinkedIn. That'd be a little weird.
No. I would
Oh.
that would be discussion of my photography and stuff like that.
Oh,
What off customs is B cards? Free flow. Did you get your B cards off of customs?
My what
Off
cards?
says B cards. I don't know if he's referring to something he sees in your background or what. I'm not certain. Kiwi's a joker, right? You never can tell with him sometimes.
So he's talking about cards?
He's one of our. You see can you see it? The comment
Nah. Wait, give me a second.
over on the right where you can see you can have there's
Well, I'm on
private
Twitch.
chat.
I don't know where.
Oh.
Oh, in Streamlabs? Or where?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. But what is it? B
The
cards?
business cards.
Business cards? What do you
Business
mean?
cards is what he meant. I don't know.
Oh, he's
I
talking
don't
about
know.
business cards. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm trying to make some business cards, but I don't know how he knows that.
Oh yeah, we must have talked about it the last time you came up or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that still haven't gotten them. Still haven't gotten them. It's been like 2 months.
Yeah,
I've been trying to do this.
Yeah, you
for 2 months.
said they got held up at customs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he was referring to customs.
Okay, I was like, customs. Did I go to a custom like store or something? No, I don't know.
I was thinking like baseball cards when he said B cards,
Mhm.
like a custom set of baseball cards or something is what I went to.
And I was thinking, and then I was also thinking magic cards because I got magic cards right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
right on. I have Marvel versus. That's what I like. It's basically
Marvel Versus?
it's basically same type of Pokemon style game, but
Mhm.
it's with the Marvel comic book characters.
That's cool. We have Star Wars. There's like Star Wars Dungeons and Dragons, I think.
Ah,
That's
that's
what it is. I'm
cool.
not sure. I think it's a Star Wars game, so I don't think it's Dungeons and Dragons, but basically like they have this huge board. It's fucking humongous. Like, oh my god, it's 2 tables. It's 2 tables big,
Two tables.
and you have like you have like the flying ships and shit. You have like the tanks, dude. They have everything. It's crazy, and you have to
That's
buy each
awesome.
little statue or like each little
Yeah, like you
vehicle
get the
or
Millennium
whatever.
Falcon. Like the Millennium
Yeah.
Falcon, if you want it, you got to buy it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's why the player would go and buy their personal ship, right?
Yeah.
That's why it's
Yeah.
D&D style.
I don't know if it's D&D, but I said that
Well,
because
I mean, role playing.
it looks like it. Yeah.
Some sort of board role playing. I'm sure the board is the galaxy if you got ships.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And what were you saying? You were talking about Marvel.
Yeah. Here, hang on a second. I got to take my headphones off.
Neo, you're in your own world.
Oh no, I'm trying to freaking see this dab to load it. It's hard for me to see it, so it's
Oh, you're
just gotta get a
frustrating?
focus on it. Yeah.
Well, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Have good smoke or good times.
Uh,
This is an event card. It's called Tragic Loss. That's a foil one.
Wow. Never would have thought about a Marvel card game.
I can't see shit with my glasses on up this close. Here's a Huntress as a level 3.
Oh, so it's by levels?
They can go up levels, yeah. I bought some DC also. So it's got I bought some that were like from the DC universe, but
wow, dab's down, man. Cheers.
So
Wow, that's a big one. Damn.
so there's enough cards to like have like matches and stuff, and like you can battle people, or is it more collectors?
oh no, it's battles. It's basically Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
This is what I own right here.
Nice. That's cool.
But the Marvel and the DC are based in the same versus game.
Wait,
So
what?
you
Same
can
verse?
you can use them in the same universe.
Really?
They're based on the same. They're based on the same battle system.
Like system, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, which is the versus system. Was
Mhm.
it
Yeah, they
it's
have a bunch
just
of
that?
comic books at like this magic store I go to. They probably have some of that. Some of the DC Marvel.
Yeah, crossover type of stuff.
Yeah, because they got Pokemon, they got Yu-Gi-Oh. Maybe. Anyway. Yeah,
No,
I'm a
Kiwi
magic kid. Oh,
Kiwi. It
cool.
wasn't B&D style. It was D&D style. Dungeons and Dragons.
But yeah, I'm a wizard. I'm a
Yeah.
goddamn wizard. And basically, wizards have
I
spell books, and you fucking cast spells and shit.
I played D&D in the 80s. It's dating myself there.
With no rules. Well, rules, but less rules. Or less games of
I
D&D.
mean, there was, yeah, well, it had to be creative. There was less pre-made.
I played D&D in the 80s.
Yep. There was less pre-made missions.
I had
What
all
do they
the
call them?
books, all the dice, everything, man.
Maps, you mean?
Yeah, but they call them like we're going on a quest. We're going on a adventure.
Yeah.
I can't remember the specific word they use, but yeah, we had to make up the adventures more often than not. But the still had the dungeon master's book and the player's handbook and all that stuff.
Hmm.
The monster book and all that. The monster book has definitely grown.
So Magic is 30 years old. That means it came out 10 years after. 10 years after you guys were playing D&D.
Yeah, I remember a time with no Magic the Gathering.
Damn.
I remember the time when there was no internet.
Oh, me too.
I remember
know
the
that-
time when the only gaming consoles were freaking Odysseys and Atari 2600s and
And if you
Sega
step back,
Saturn.
and if you step back before those, you have the Pong that you can hook to the TV.
Yep.
Boop,
Yeah.
beep, boop.
Yep. But I worked for Bethesda for 2 years and BioWare for a while, so it did get better. I love RPGs, man. I love them, man. I love Fallout, Skyrim.
Yeah. Oblivion?
Yeah.
Right
And
now, I'm
those
playing
games
Halo
forever.
3.
Halo
I'm enjoying the Halo 3, yeah.
I know when I saw you playing that the other night, that really made me feel like I was 1,000 years old. I think it just made me feel old seeing that.
Do you guys know Halo Reach?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my Halo. Like that's what I grew up on.
Mine was the original first two, Halo 1 and Halo 2.
Halo 1 and Halo 2.
Yeah. On the original Xbox. I have them for the original Xbox. I
Yeah.
have an original Xbox right down here under my TV.
So do I.
I have only a Nintendo 64. That's my oldest one.
I have a PlayStation 2, an original Xbox,
Yeah, that's good.
and a Nintendo GameCube
Wait, do you have a PS2 or PS1?
PS2.
Yeah, PS2 is so good. Oh my, that's like the equivalent of the GameCube. It's so good.
I have a monster collection for PS2. I got a lot of games.
And yeah, and they're cheap.
We
too.
have a store.
They're cheap.
Yeah, we have a store here called Zia Record Exchange. But they're not only a record exchange, they do all forms of audio media, but they also do video media. They do books and video games. And I could go in there and fucking buy shit for $2.99 and shit like that all day for the longest time. And now they're getting skimpy, so they got expensive again.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But I got
I don't know. Everybody, it's getting like old video games are so
Very-
expensive these days, though.
very few games. I've got very few games that I bought brand new.
Wait, $2.99 as in $299 or $2.99? Like
$2.99.
Wait, really?
Yeah, most of my games are like that, dude. Look at this. Let's see.
Oh, it's true. We're talking about the games. My bad.
This one's $3.99. I paid for that.
Nice.
There's one with a special tag.
But yeah, if you were gonna go off grid, like you would want the PS2 or the GameCube.
Shadow Man's Second Coming I got for $6.99.
Wow.
And I really liked the first one, so I jumped it. Call of Duty $3.99.
Call of Duty what?
$3.
3?
This Harry Potter game was $3.99.
Yeah, I think I played that actually
I mean, they're all
on the
from that.
PC though.
They're all from that Zia Record Exchange store. That's where I got all of them, and it's all from the used video games shelf.
Huh.
And it's after they pretty much stopped making them, but while they were in abundance and everybody was dumping them to go to PS3 and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, at my Canadian Tire, I don't know, it's like a Walmart, but for
Yeah,
outdoor stuff.
yeah.
They have like a bunch of Xbox games, PS2 games, for like $5 for any of them, and they have like
That
they
must
have
be
like
where the bird was on me earlier or something, huh?
it's red.
Yeah. Said it must. I had my daughter's bird on me earlier. Not my birds. I have two birds, and she brought hers over to mingle with mine. So, yeah.
Yeah, pet loneliness is a thing. Like we just have a dog, and he never gets me any of the other dog.
I have a cat that lives strictly outdoors. He's my barn cat. He lives in my greenhouse. He catches birds and keeps them from eating my peppers and tomatoes. Seriously.
That's
And
fun.
basically
Yeah,
keeps them from shitting on my weed.
it's cool.
It's all that, which is all they'll do to the weed. Now, if cattle get up in the yard, they'll munch that weed right up. Or if it's down low enough for a rabbit to get to it,
Mm.
they'll munch it right up too. Cattle and rabbits love it.
Should you get another cat?
Well, he's not our only on site cat. We have a group of feral cats that sort of live around.
Bugsy, are you there?
So, yeah, my internet's funky. My internet got funky.
Get funky. But yeah,
We are about to get our hook in for Starlink.
what's that?
Starlink is that satellite system for internet that Elon Musk's been putting up.
Oh,
We bought into it before we even had access, so that we could be one of the first ones out here where we live to get a crew to start putting it up, because basically it's a satellite dish that points straight up and has like a fisheye dome or something like that over it. It has to have like 100 degrees view or 110-degree straight up view of the sky.
hmm.
It has to have that clear to
So
always
you'd have
be
it on
in
your
connection.
property, or is it like
Yeah,
they have to
yeah.
do it? Oh.
No, but they come in and they put the dish up.
Yeah.
Or I'm imagining we could if we did. But I mean, me and my dad do a lot of anything that happens here, so I mean wouldn't be unusual for us to build our own mounting for stuff. What are you playing, Neo?
Oh, I'm just looking at the Mass Effect.
You're enjoying your graphics.
No, I can't actually see the bastard. I haven't shot anything yet, so I think I'm just gonna wait, play it later.
Is that the little pipe?
Yeah,
The little pipette. The pipette. Nice.
It's
Looks
the
like gear.
it's still too moist. I tried to roll one, but it's still too moist.
So you're telling me that there's weed when you get weed right off the plant, you can't smoke it because it's so wet. Wow.
Yep. Takes time. You gotta cure it.
It's getting stickier and stickier. It's getting nice.
Mm.
I need
Man,
to go hang it.
I'm getting low
Hang it
on
back
my
up.
Amnesia Haze. Oh boy.
Yeah, I didn't even know that's how that had happened with my bong until today. I picked up my bong. I was going to clean the bowl out to smoke a bowl, and I was like, "There's no water in this. There's still water in the top." It's like the top always goes dry before the bottom.
Let's just get a
You
little
know,
silicone sealer and put it on the outside, seal it.
dude, it's like if I set it down too hard, it's going to come apart. I can hear it like clack. If I tap it, I can hear it clack.
There you go, bugs.
See, that's after they've cured. That's shrink down from what I have, but mine's going to look a lot like that.
Yeah.
Dope. All right. Well, I'm gonna go get some magic cards. Be right back.
All right,
Because you showed me your cards, so.
cool.
This actually looks pretty nice, Bugsy. Yeah, man.
Yeah, looks good to me.
Smells
Looks like
really yummy.
a hearty bud.
Oh, they are. They're really, the Bora is always good for that. You know, it may not really, like Koski said, always be the best looking bag in the bag, which I kind of disagree. I think it looks good, but it just kicks ass for smoking. It's just fire. Pressing, it's even better. And look at that nice little tight bud. Ooh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice jar full of them.
Right on. No, they're not fragile until they're dry, Kiwi. He's still in the middle of curing those. They're not super dry or nothing.
No, they got a Bevita pack in there. They're staying right 62% humidity. They're still nice and dank. Yeah. God damn. Fuck. I gotta quit smelling this shit, man. I got like 2 more jars of these plus a bunch that I gotta
Man,
drink.
I can't wait to buy like pounds of weed at a time.
Hell yeah.
I got 16 ounces off of one plant this time around. Actually 16 and a half ounces to be exact off of one plant.
That's awesome.
How much?
16 and a half.
Ounces or what?
Yeah. Yeah. No bullshit. Got pictures.
Fuck. Your plants must like you then.
Well, they did until they got cut down.
So, Bugsy, here's my. Do you want to see a deck that I made, or do
Sure.
you want to see foil cards?
I don't care. The deck, probably you can explain what things correlate.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So you got this guy, which fetches a 3-mana card. So it's a creature. So basically, what you do is you drop this guy, and then you go this guy, and this guy's a scute swarm. He's a little insect, and basically what he does is that he multiplies every time a land comes on. So you'll make well.
Ah,
So basically, when you have 6 or more, every time a land comes in, you make a copy of this. So basically, it'll start as 1, then it'll be 2, then it'll be 4, then it'll be 8, then it'll
okay, so
be
exponentially.
16.
Yeah.
So basically, you want to get as many land triggers as you can, and this gives you 2 land triggers, or gets you 2 lands on the field. This makes you heal off the land, and this gets you more lands. This gets you 1. This gets you 1. And yeah, basically, there's also other cards where they give you creatures for every land drop. So I have about 12, 16 cards devoted to just being a win con. So and then you add this guy that I showed you, and he'll just
Mhm.
he'll just get you anything. So depending on what you have in your hand, you can just get either Dryad, which makes is a win con, and then also you can get the Skew Storm, the one that I showed you, like the little bug. You can get and I think is that it? You can get Sakura Tribelder if you want, which is which is a land
The
drop.
the
So
point of the bug is its hit points go up exponentially
no,
every
no.
time.
It
No?
makes a copy of itself.
But it means that in defending your personal points, I don't
Yeah.
know if it works the same way. See,
You have 20. You have 20.
but when it makes when there's 2 of them, don't you have 21 and 20 on defending you then?
No. I'm talking about
So that
my
there'd be
life
like
total.
40
Like,
blocking you from person.
well,
I don't know. I don't know how it
they're just
works.
one
Yeah.
ones. They're just one ones. So
See the
it's 1/1, and basically what it means is that it has 1 health and a 1 attack. And basically players have 20 health, so you'd need about 20 Skew Swarms to kill him perfectly. Like just and basically it's
a
for each
player.
Skew Swarm is 1
Mm.
to like the 20. I don't know explain it. But basically fucking
Yeah.
you'd need 21 ones to kill someone with 20 health. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah.
If they have 5
And
health left,
see,
you just need 5 storms.
with the verses you're talking, it uses like things that have 100, it's a couple hundred hit points and 100 attack points,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Many more points than that is what I'm saying. It's just a different
Yeah,
scale.
just take off 2 zeros, and then
Right.
basically it's the same. It's the same hit points.
Right.
But yeah, you want to see some foil cards?
Sure.
This is Taxos. You heal every time a creature comes in.
Right on.
You heal 1 every time a creature comes in. Yeah, you got the same one, but a different art.
That's cool.
Yeah. Corrupt. Like, do you see it? Do you see the foil?
Yeah. I can see the hologram. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not a hologram. It's
No.
just
Well, I seen it shine, and it was kind of hologrammy. It looked like there was
it's
colors that moved from one end to the other.
this one. No, this one
That
doesn't
one,
really work. Can't really see it.
the
I'm gonna get
one
like.
looked kind of hologrammy.
Oh, this one. This one is insane.
That's cool.
Yeah, this one's a newer card. This one's like a year old. But yeah, that's about it. But yeah, basically, there's 5 colors. I don't know. I don't know if you want to know about it.
Yeah.
Nah, keep it.
Well, I can imagine them. I mean,
Yeah.
the basic colors is for like the elements and then spirit or
Um,
something like that.
elements and
Dark magic or
wait.
the shadow or
What would the 5th one be? I don't know. There's green, there's
magic
white,
itself.
there's
Yeah.
green, white, blue, red, and green. Did I already say green?
Yeah.
Swamp. So black. There's
Ah,
so basically there's wind, white, green, nature, or like
forest.
yeah, forest. There you go. You said swamp, black, red.
Red.
So I think it would be swamp, right? Because swamp is not really an element.
I don't know. Yeah.
Because water would be blue, so
Yeah.
that's another element. So that's the 4 elements, and then you got swamp, the 5th one. You got like black. Um, but yeah, dude, I didn't even fucking know that. That's insane. That's insane. And basically, do you want to know like what each color represents?
Sure.
So black is death, sacrifice, life gain, life loss. Uh, yeah, a lot of sacrifices, a lot of demons, a lot of vampires.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about like making your opponent forget shit too.
Mm.
They have spells that make you forget. Like that's fucking retarded. I fucking hate it. I hate it because it's 1 mana costs. So that means on turn 1 they can just drop this and then take 1 card out of your hand.
Oh God.
That's fucked up. That's the format I play. In that format, you have black decks that just turn 1 destroy the best card in your hand. So that's why I hate black. Anyway, now on to my least favorite color, blue. Blue is water, a lot of like dodging, weaving, being like fluid and counters. They have a lot of counters.
Mm-hmm.
They have draw. They have card draw. Uh, a lot of control. The blue is very control-y. Not a lot of good creatures. Anyway, so then it's green or white or red. So then there's green. Green is nature. It's about like resurrection. Um, not really resurrection, but that's kind of black. Black and green are both resurrection. Nature is like big creatures, fighting, ramping. A lot of like you instead of turn 1, you do like um 1 cost spell, but basically you do like a 2 cost spell, and then turn 2 you do 4 cost spell. So instead of doing 1 each turn, like turn 1 1, turn 2 2, turn 3 3, like you would fucking accelerate that. White is community. It's wind. A lot of flyers. It's a lot of life gain. A little bit of control. It has board wipes. It has a lot of board wipes on that shit. A lot of good creatures, like a lot of they go wide, like they like going they like a lot of creatures at the same time. You can like there's a lot of spells that do that. Uh Red is very rage. It's very rage induced. It's kind of like blind rage. A lot of
The
damage.
Berserker.
Berserker, yeah. Um kind of rushing fast. It has haste. Haste is basically your creature can attack right away instead of
That's
waiting
cool.
a turn. So they have like lightning bolt. Lightning bolt is deal 3 damage to anything, and you can deal it to creatures. You can deal it to a player. You can deal it to a planeswalker. Um, yeah, and red is also like um wide. It's very it goes very wide. A lot of
Right.
creatures. Yeah, that's basically the 5 colors of Magic.
That's awesome. That's cool.
And
I
yeah,
think
my favorite.
I'd probably like it. It
Which
seems
color? Simpler.
simpler than the versus system to me.
Yeah.
Seems like the versus system kept track of too many points, doing too many things.
Hmm. Well, there are quite a lot of the things that happen are only in your cards. Like it's not like there's
Well, I
non-card
mean,
triggers.
it's right. Well, the same with this, but it's like you can trigger what kind of place you're in. You can trigger what kind of weather happens. You can trigger some fucking weird shit in the game.
Ah, okay.
Uh, and things like incidents triggers like it's just weird. Let me pick
Hard
that
to
up.
explain.
Yeah, it is. That's part of the problem is it's complex. I mean, I downloaded the fucking book of rules and it's like 199 pages or something.
Hmm.
You know, it's fucking bizarrely big. But I bought packs that were specifically X Men. I bought packs that were Fantastic Four.
Jeez.
But get these out of my way.
But yeah, I
Well,
dislike blue and black, and I like green.
this is an event card. This is tragic loss. You know, that's the
Oh, you
tragic
showed me that
loss.
one.
Yeah, here's an
What
event
does it do?
card. Well, I mean, here, let me read to show you this first. It's got. Yeah, let's get back that up. Tragic loss. As an additional cost to play Tragic Loss, KO a stunned character you control. Choose one. Target Spider Friend's Defender gets +5 attack this attack. Or target Spider Friend's Defender gets +5 defense this attack. I don't.
Jeez, that's a lot of writing.
It's called the trigger specifically is called a plot twist. So,
Hmm. Oh, they have a border for that on the side.
yeah, kind of just This plot twist is called Cover Fire. It's got a picture of the Punisher on it. Target character gets +2 defense for this attack for each other non-stunned character with rage you control. Plot twist, friendly fire. Plot twist, no fear. It's got a picture of Daredevil on it. Location, Pier 4. Here's an X-Men card specifically. Bishop. I don't know. Maybe I was overthinking something somewhere along the line. Here's a foil Shriek.
Jeez. That
I
one's
was
beautiful.
putting some money into them at the time. I was buying them so that me and my nephew could play, but he didn't really seem to be interested in it. This one's Speed Demon. He's from Sinister Syndicate, which is Marvel. Boomerang. He's an old Marvel character. The Spike. Chameleon. Hornet. She-Hulk. A lot of
I think I started Magic when I was 17. So it's been fucking so long. 6 years. Holy shit.
There's my foil Doc Octopus.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. Iceman. He's like Iceman. This Iceman card is one of the most powerful cards I got.
Nice.
Plot twist: search and destroy. I got a lot of different cards, man. It's almost like I don't even know how I want to start to build my a deck out of this. This is just a tiny little chunk of the stack.
Yeah, you showed. I saw. It was pretty big. You had like at least 200 cards in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of a jetpack card, a rapier card, dual sidearms card. Jesus, she's drawn with some big old titties. Titania from the Doom comics.
Some big old titties.
Yeah.
Punisher
That was
card.
funny.
Storm.
She's drawn with some big old titties.
Pretty crazy shit.
So have you made a deck yet?
Oh, back when me and my nephew were playing, yeah, I made decks. I made a deck for me, and I let him make a deck for himself, and then I just kept buying and let both of us pick cards from it, and I ended up, he wanted to take his out and yard sell them. I said, give me those, and I put them in with mine. You know? So,
He was trying to sell them?
yeah, he wanted to take them out and sell them in the yard sale. I mean, which I don't care if he did, but I bought those so we could play. Give them back to me so I can find someone else to play with. You know?
Yeah. Hmm.
But hell, that was 15, 20 years ago now.
Jeez.
That was back
So,
before I was born.
Man, I couldn't even remember. I couldn't even talk back then, could I?
I'm only, what, like 45?
I'd be 8. Yeah, I was talking, but I don't know what I was talking about.
Yeah.
All right.
Kiwi says he invented the word Xbox and he don't miss her.
Hmm.
You're a strange one, Kiwi. I don't think he's watching anymore. Kiwi, it's been a while since he spoke. It was 147 the last time he said something, and it's 212 now.
Yeah. He probably fell asleep.
He's there. He's there.
Probably one bong hit too many, and he went boom, out. I know it's rough for some of those younger folks, you know.
I just see it as everyone is rough. It's rough for everyone.
And it
I
is.
figure after about 50 million bong hits, you kind of get immune to it. But the pass out part, anyway, you know, the high part I still get. I just don't black out from it.
Well, I've never blacked out from marijuana. I've gotten so high that I was like, oh, I just can't wait to get to the bed. You know?
Yeah.
I've gotten that far, but I've never, like, fell over and been out from smoking. Never ever.
That could be considered.
I've done that from booze. That's fucked up.
When I get to so high where I'm about ready to pass out on weed, I just smoke more. Yeah. You sleep
Wait,
right
what?
through it, man.
Sleep right through it.
I know. I just fucking get just like go right through. I don't even. Then I'm not tired anymore. You know, if I get really stoned and I'm sitting there, wow, I'm really stoned. You know, man, fuck. I need another one. Fuck it. Yeah.
No, but I like it at that point because that's when I'm feeling the least pain.
Yeah. Yeah, I love
Too
smoking.
awake. When I get too awake, it's when I feel the most pain. And if I get too tired and try to stay awake, it'll get too bad. That's when it will, like the neck thing.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing with my paresthesia. You know, if I'm too awake or too wired up, my legs hurt like a bitch.
Yeah.
But then if I get really tired or something, it hurts just as
I bet.
bad.
Well,
You know,
it's
I
probably a
need to find
different
that
kind of
sweet
hurt, though.
spot.
Eh?
You know,
Isn't it a different kind of hurt, though? More like an ache, like you feel an ache where there should have been your. That's the way I
no, I
feel
think
when
it's
it
just
gets
maybe
to
just
the
more
end.
of it when I'm tired. You know, I guess it's a little different when I'm not as tired, but it just seems like more of it when I'm tired than when I'm not. And when I'm
When I
not
get,
tired, it's
yeah,
just like in my legs.
right.
When I'm tired, it's everywhere from the waist down. Boom.
I just popped
Stomach,
my
everything.
jaw.
Oh, that probably felt weird.
No, it's not the first time it's happened. I forgot I had a drink sitting back here.
Yeah, I was just looking at my raw girl on my tray, thinking, God, I like the way they drew on her titties.
I know. A bunch of them hero girls. A bunch of them Marvel and DC hero girls. The
I know, you
DC
know
is
the
more
raw
so.
chick, you know, on the raw rolling tray,
Yeah.
big old set of jugs. I just covered up the weed. Make little tiny weed jugs.
No.
You know which rolling tray I'm talking about, Bugsy? You know the raw
Yeah.
rolling tray. Yeah,
Yeah.
got the
Well,
girl.
I know which one. Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a little
I
bikini top on, big old knocks.
I have a raw rolling tray, but it don't have the girl on it. It just looks like
Let's
the
see here, so you
basic
can
thing.
see that. Obviously, you see that.
Yeah.
And I covered up her titties with little weed, made a
Oh,
little weed bra, you know.
I don't care about that. On the drawing, I don't care about art titties on my channel.
I don't know. Would
Like
you? Anyway. Whatever.
I covered up her face, man.
Why'd you cover up her face?
They all look the same.
That's the best part.
Oh my god.
Where'd you go, Bugsy? Oh, fuck.
I had to unfreeze it. I hate it, man. It's a great cam other than doing that. I just fucking hate it. I have to
Oh,
literally unplug it from the top of the computer and then plug it back in
I
in the
find your lack of
USB.
cannabis disturbing, young Skywalker.
Oh hell, it's 420 somewhere, huh?
I find your lack of cannabis disturbing.
I find your lack of cannabis disturbing, young Skywalker. You are not ready to be a Jedi. You must bring.
Yo,
Computer,
Bugsy, you want to know what happened?
fire photon torpedoes. Hey, boy,
Photon torpedoes armed. Firing.
fucking Klingons would have killed us by now, you dumb bitch. It should have happened like 10 years ago.
Bugsy, because you keep pressing the StreamYard link, I keep getting StreamYard advertisement.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's why. I'm not too sure. It might be.
I don't know. I don't know how that. I
'Cause
mean, you'll
before-
get you'll get them popping up in your chat. If I send it out in the chat here,
No. I'm
it'll
talking about on
show up.
YouTube. When I'm just watching YouTube,
Oh,
like I'll get StreamYard advertising, and I'm just like, why am
no,
I getting?
I think that's probably just because you even come up on StreamYards. They can track shit like that now, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's just I don't think like before I was getting any, and then like I was watching Twitch during that time too. I was like streaming to Twitch and all that stuff. But then when I pressed onto your link, your like StreamYard link thing, I think that's when it started like me getting all the
Well, that's what I'm saying. The overlords put cookies always.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
for sure. The rulers.
People
It's the Force, Luke.
back.
It's the Force.
Use the
Skywalker.
Force, Luke.
Use the
Use
Force.
the Force, Luke. Hello there.
Man. My eyes are freaking killing me. Fuck.
General Kenobi. At last we meet.
For the
Hello
first
there.
time, again for the last time.
Bruh, it's so I just it's so gross today's medical surgeries we have to do to ourselves.
Yeah. Compared to what Star Trek promised me. Yeah, they could just like beam
why
a
can't
new,
they just have a scanner? That's little
and it would beam you hard in. Just beam mine out and beam a new one in its place right at the same instant. Right? Just beam it.
Yeah.
Switch it out.
You mean taking out something out of your body but with Beamer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but
I
I'm
don't know
like
what you mean by that.
Captain Kirk. I can't just take Retinox 9, so I have to wear glasses, man.
That's funny.
I can't use Retinox 9.
Dr. McCoy giving me them old fucking historical glasses.
Yeah. Yeah. It's because he couldn't.
I think McCoy is one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, man.
McCoy and
too, from
Spock's
the old
relationship
days,
is about the best thing, yeah. But they were
Yeah,
McCoy
yeah.
was a racist son of a bitch. He would use the word green-blooded so fucking easy against Spock. You know, that's fucking
green-blooded
that's a racist.
half-breed, freaking pointed eared. He called him half-breed even too.
Yeah, he did. It was crazy.
Yeah, he did.
That's racist
Yeah,
shit.
he did.
But they also showed how that could be spoken and still be one of the best friends that the other had.
Captain
You know?
Kirk and Lieutenant Uhura kissing were the first time a white man ever kissed a black woman on television ever.
It was literally first interracial kiss on television.
Yeah, ever. Yeah,
Ever.
Yeah. And I always wanted to do Lieutenant Uhura anyway, man. a banger.
She's a hottie. That fro, though, that fro was awesome, man. I
Her
loved the
beehive.
fro. Well, it was not beehive. It was fucking Q-tip. It was a big round fro.
Yeah. I had the hots for Yeoman.
It was
Rand,
it was
too,
like
man.
what was it? What was it? Foxy brown. It was foxy brown hair, kinda.
But yeah, I had the hots for Yeoman Rand.
Oh, of course. I think every young man did.
No, my favorite though had to be I Dream of Jeannie, man. I still dream of Jeannie. Oh, yeah, really. Barbara Eden was the hottie, man. Remember her?
Yeah, I remember Barbara Eden,
When she would pop out of
and I
that
remember
bottle,
I
man.
Dream of Jeannie.
Yeah.
My mom could never get over him being the handsome young fighter or space pilot in that
Little
show. She couldn't
Harry.
enjoy she couldn't
Larry
enjoy
Hagman.
she couldn't enjoy Dallas because he was such a bad guy, and she couldn't translate over to the Larry Hagman she knew. That's fucked up, huh?
Yeah.
You remember the whole "Who Shot JR" spew thing?
No, I never watched the shit, but yeah, I do remember. I
It was
never
all up
watched
in the
this.
media, though. It was a
I
whole
never
media
watched a
spew, though.
single fucking episode of Dallas,
You didn't
man.
have to watch it to have it fucking invade your fucking media space.
Yeah, I
You know,
remember.
it's like we only had fucking three big. We had ABC, CBS, and NBC, and that was like an NBC weekly fucking nighttime soap opera. And it's like, who shot JR? That was the big cliffhanger from one season to the next. It became such a fucking media hype bullshit.
Yeah,
You
dude.
guys are not getting the funny in it.
Oh no, I remember it all, man. It just I never was into Dallas or the Who Shot JR. I mean, it was always on the news. Yeah, I remember it. I remember it all. Yeah.
Yeah, like anything that was a talk show had it about it, was talking about it. You know, if it wasn't regular real news, if it was opinion show or anything like that, like Entertainment Tonight or anything like that, that it was all the rage, all that was being talked about. It fucking made me crazy, and it was just cringy to me. It's like, God, people.
I never liked the show. I never did. I never. I think I was watching other shit like Third Watch or shit like that or something like that that was going on back then. MASH or probably something else. Yeah.
I watched a lot of MASH. I watched a lot of MASH. I think I've probably seen every episode of MASH. But you can't have seen them all the first time through. There was just too many. What did
I
it
had the
run
whole
for?
last season.
9 years or 13 years or what was it?
I forget. But I had the whole last season, including the last episode
Yeah.
on DVD. Yeah, collector's edition. Yeah, it was one of my favorite shows. But now that I watch it now, in hindsight, it kind of sucks, you know. Because I
Dude,
was
I
never
watched.
a fan of shows with canned laughter, you know.
I know. Yeah, but when you're a kid, you don't realize it's canned. You think it's filmed in front of a studio audience.
Where?
Because no, I understand that, but like if you watch I Love Lucy, that's what it says right at the beginning. Filmed
Oh
in
yeah,
front of a
because
studio
they
audience.
were, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were live, and their laughs were not
Yeah,
canned.
but you know, shit like freaking, you know, that show was just like they were always outside, first of all, you know,
Yeah.
always. Even in their little tents, they were still basically outside.
Yep. Yeah, it was like they actually used a mash unit tent setup and did it in a mash unit.
Yeah. Well, they did the original one that way. I don't know about the series pretty much, you know, but the original movie they did was all shot actually in that tent setting like that.
Yeah.
But the mass set, though, they actually did, right? You're right, built the whole little commune there or whatever the hell.
That's funny, Kiwi WKRP in
Oh,
Cincinnati.
God, that's
That was a
old.
pretty good one too.
That's where Lonnie
I
Anderson made her freaking shit.
The only cop show I really ever cared for was Barney Miller. I guess Hawaii Five-O, the original Hawaii Five-O was alright too. But I don't like any of these modern cop shows. Well, some of them make me like Law and Order Special Victims Unit. That makes me angry because think about it. This is people's imagination coming up with these creeps. Think what the real creeps are thinking. These are normal people's being creeps.
Yeah,
Think
that's
what the
just kind
real
of stale
creeps
stuff.
are thinking. You know? No, but they take shit and rip it right out of the headlines. That's why it makes it so gut wrenching and shit. You know? Becomes gut wrenching because there's shit really happening like that.
Oh, I know it really does happen.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
Yeah, that's where Lonnie Anderson got her really when her famous thing starts on. I think, yeah, it was
You want to
WK.
hear something funny, Kiwi? I've never heard any radio station come over the air that started with a W. That's only on the east side of the Mississippi River.
Yeah, over here
Everything
they
on the
start with K.
K. Everything on the west side of the Mississippi River starts with K. The call signs. Like I've seen stuff that was produced by TV stations that had call signs that started with W because PBS runs stuff that was created out of their place in Chicago. You know, so it's W something other.
Wow.
You all right?
Boy, I saw sparkly things.
Whoa. That's fucking insane. But
Yeah,
in a good
But
way.
yeah,
Insane in a good way.
yeah, I saw stars and I didn't even get their autograph. Fuck. Yeah, it was. I was seeing sparkly things, man. That was cool.
I saw that the other day. Like shiny. Shine. I don't know how to explain it.
take it too big of a hit. Saw
No,
sparkles.
no. I was just walking into my garage and like I saw sparkles.
That could be a blood pressure issue.
Nah. I don't think so. I eat pretty healthy, I gotta say. I'm just, you know, I'm just missing one thing.
Man,
Still eating cheese. I have to stop cheese because, dude, I get
Oh,
so much mucus. I get
oh,
so much mucus and it's annoying.
crazy.
Like, see this Kleenex
right.
box? Fucking, I
Yeah.
use like 2 of these every week or something, or like I don't know. I think it's pretty. It's a lot. I think I use a lot of these. It'll last me 10 minutes. Just constant, just fucking so annoying.
And I was trying to focus to put that little dab on the top of that bong hit, boy, and that but just like, ow. Feels like
Oh
somebody's
wait,
got their thumbs pushing in my eyeballs, man.
you're the one. Yeah. Okay, so you're seeing these sparkles because, damn, that sucks.
Oh no, those were different. Those were bong hit sparkles.
Oh, they
The
weren't.
sparkles were good. Yeah, the sparkles were good.
You sure?
Yeah, those were bong
They
hit
were
sparkles.
they were lack of oxygen sparkles.
Well, shit, man. Good luck on your or good operation to you, sir.
Yeah, thanks. I've got a lot to go.
Did I tell you guys my dad got an operation on his eye?
No, what did
Yeah,
he get?
well, they cut open his eye and they put a lens in it.
So he got the cataract. Basically, he had cataracts before.
I don't know. I think he has
It's
bad vision and they just I don't know what it is. I can't go. I don't have more information on this.
Wonder if that's what if they're gonna do
yeah.
for the cataracts. Fuck, man, that sounds kind of brutal.
Well, yeah, that is what they do. They put lenses in your eyes.
Dude,
Um,
that's so
Have you
fucked.
have
That's
you ever met?
so
So,
fucked.
have you seen his eyes? They're sparkly,
Oh,
huh?
I don't know.
They're
I don't know.
yeah. My dad's eyes are sparkly. My mom's eyes were sparkly after her operation. It's the glass lens catches the light in a certain way, and it's trippy, but
Bro,
it's cool.
it's so fucked to think about.
Man, I don't even want to think about it. Fuck.
I know. I know. I
I
know.
gotta go through it, man.
Oh, you're actually doing that?
Yeah, next. Not now, but next.
After?
Mm.
Okay. My dad,
Yeah.
he had problem where like he would see like shadows of things.
Man, they ain't cutting into my fucking eyes. They can kiss my black ass. That ain't happening. I mean, it's bad enough motherfuckers want to be sticking needles in there, man. I'm like, she's going, well, it's okay, man. We're going to get you numbed up. And I go, ma'am, somehow or another, I still think I'm going to feel that shit no matter how numb me up you get.
Yeah.
There's something about sticking needles in my eyes. Just don't think you're going to quite be able to just numb that
So-
shit up, man.
So what do you have?
Everything.
Like something about calcification in the back of your
I
eye.
got freaking embolisms and glaucoma, and cataracts, all the above.
Damn.
Yeah, damn,
Well,
fucking sucks. I wish I drank.
I'd say don't do it, but you got to do it. So
Well,
My
I gotta
dad
do it
got
to
the
stop
cataract
it
surgery.
because if I don't, I'll be blind in a month, man. And
My
it's
dad-
already lost about half my vision already.
My dad got the cataract surgery, and he has been being treated for glaucoma. So I mean, dude, you gotta have, and they're talking what you need is the emergency surgery for the other thing because that's what's hurting you.
Yeah,
I mean, glaucoma may be putting pressure
Well,
on
that
your
part I
eyeballs.
don't care because they're gonna knock me out, you know. Which I don't give a fuck what they do when they knock me out. It's when I'm awake is what the part I don't want to be there for, you know. And they say I got to come back like a few days after the surgery and have follow-up injections, and I'm like, going, I don't know about that.
Injections.
Yeah,
They put drops in your eye that numbs it to where you can't twitch it if you wanted to.
dude, I don't want to see no needle fucking coming at me, man. You know, I mean, fuck that shit.
They,
Fucking you, fuck, knock my ass out. Then you
yeah,
can
yeah,
poke me.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I don't want to see no. Okay, hold still. Don't blink. Fuck you. I'm
Oh,
gonna blink, man,
oh God.
and I'm gonna
Oh,
flinch too. You know, that's why it makes me nervous to know that you got a needle in your eye, and if you flinch, you can fuck your shit up, man. You know,
Mm.
I just don't like that idea. I think it would be better if they just knocked me out, man.
I don't like any of it, but anyway.
Mm.
Yo, it's just go find yourself a shaman, dude. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. You'll fucking.
I just thought it was funny the way she was so casual about it. Well, we'll numb you up first. I did. I looked right at her and I go, man,
Well, it's a
I
job
got
for
a
her.
strange feeling. With all due respect, I want to feel every bit of that. It just something don't seem right. Sticking a needle in my eye and going, you ain't gonna feel that. Yeah, I think you kind of are. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. It's I think the nature way is the way to go, but natural, not natural. Nature. Yeah.
Well, I don't want. I can't be blind, man. I can't have that.
All
But
right, so you gotta stop eating a bunch of bad shit.
I don't eat bad shit.
Like, what's the good shit you eat?
I don't eat anything.
You don't eat anything,
Hardly ever.
so you fast.
No, just what the fuck, Bugsy?
That's me standing in front of it.
Which one is that?
That is that one.
Oh wow, looks like a hedge.
I know, huh?
Yeah.
Cacti.
Well, that is aloe vera, is what that is. You can cut a chunk off of that and treat your wounds. You can cut a chunk off of that and use to make rooting gel if you're making clones. You can cut a chunk off of that and then stick it in the ground anywhere else, and it'll just start making roots where you stick it in the ground. I cut. This is a cutting off of a plant that's in the front flower bed in my dad's front yard that I just cut and brought out here and started watering. So these three are my purple Pennywise. I'm going to harvest those two shortly.
Nice.
This is a new baby over here. That's a mesquite tree. That's a bonsai mesquite tree. This is a cutting off of. This is the oldest piece of marijuana I have living currently. It its mother plant was a half burnt seed that got started growing January of 2020.
That's a year
Two-
old.
That's a year and a half old. Its mother plant would be. I harvested its mother plant at November of last year. So I kept a little bitty cutting alive all winter long in a bucket out back. And this is what it looks like now. I can show you what it used to look like. Go back. Oh, maybe I don't have it in here. This is what it looked like when everyone called it my butt on a stick. Right there. That's
Is that
the
real?
same plant. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wait, what? That doesn't even look like it should look like that. Okay. What?
It's a clipping I took from the mother plant and stuck in this dirt.
Oh.
It started watering it, and it bloomed. And so
Nature's so like nature is so hard to kill, I find.
so this is what it looks like currently. Those are two other babies. There's tomatoes and jalapeno peppers up in there. Can't miss a day of watering that'll start killing those. You miss a day of watering in the heat of that, those will start dying.
Yeah, I think we have to start watering our plants twice a day actually. I'm now the waterer of the new garden.
Mm.
My parents missed
Who's
like
the chick?
4 days.
That's a TikTok. You want me to play it?
No. Is it TikTok?
Listen to it, dude. It's funny as fuck. That's why I shared it. Oh, I didn't. Never mind. I didn't play it. I didn't click the box that would let the sound come through.
Oh.
Same with this guy here. That's a TikTok. What happens to older metalheads, you ask? It's got a metal song that starts playing, and he does this. Bloop. I am still the darkness. That's pretty funny, I thought. There's a tail shaker.
Head shake that.
Where's the head?
On the left end.
Oh, okay. That's
The
a huge
tail
head.
is on. The head is curving around, looking back at me. That's a curve, an S curve in the neck. It's not that huge of a head.
Oh no.
But it's a pretty big, good sized head it has, though, all the same.
Dad's looking back at you, going, "Yeah, come on closer. Let me bite you."
No moving picture shit. After the desert about burn up here, we had a big old desert fire out here. That's what the desert looked like afterwards. Those are burnt cactuses. Most of the bushes are completely burned away. Those are the cactuses because they're so succulent. They have a lot of water in them. They didn't completely burn.
Wait, why would a cactus have so much water in? They're in the middle of a desert.
Because they store water. That's how they live, through being in the desert.
Yeah.
But that's what a desert fire does right there. This is
Bugsy,
what
I'm
the
gonna go.
desert. All right, man.
I'm gonna head out. So, peace to
Have a
you.
good one, man.
Yeah, you too, man. Thanks.
You have a good one.
All right. Well, have fun with your cards and shit. And yeah,
All right, man. You too.
peace.
Oh,
Man, I hear you.
oh, Budsville. What's up, man? How's it going?
Had to have some chocolate, man. Munchies.
Yeah, I better log off, Neo. My neck is hurting. I gotta
I was
step
just
away
gonna,
from this.
I was just gonna blaze myself, man, because like I can only fucking hang for a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see you
Have
later,
a good
my friend.
one. Later,
Hope you feel
Neo.
better too, man. Take
You
care.
too. You too. Let me know as soon as you can after your stuff.
Okay.
You know what's going on.
All right, man.
All right.
Cheers,
Later.
bro.
All right, everybody. I've never had kombucha, dude. I don't know what kombucha is, Budsville. Is it like an alcoholic drink? Kombucha, it sounds like a Mexican drink to me, like something sweet. Kind of like what you call it, the rice drink they make. What's that called? Horchata. That's what the name reminds me of. Kombucha reminds me of horchata. But, or horchata. Smells like pickle water. Seems like a healthy thing to drink. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever even seen it at the supermarket, Kiwi. That's a problem. I mean, is it just a health food kind of thing? Or is it like an alcoholic drink? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day to be neighbors. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Oh, it's just a health drink. Okay. Hoop-de-doo for two. It's what Al McCoy would say. He's the announcer, the home announcer for the Phoenix Suns. Hoop-de-doo for two. Then when someone would make a three-pointer, he'd yell, Shazam! He's a pretty cool old man. I think he's still alive. I think he still calls the games even. He's getting old now. I remember when he was fairly young compared to what he is now. I mean, I'm 50, so. I know. The old commentators were the best. Some of them weren't the best because they were willing to say things that were from an era that was gone by. Oh, son of a bitch. I gotta make my way out to the far side of the city tomorrow. Somehow. Fuck. Can't believe how bad the Jeep was running. It sucks. I think things have turned bad for it. I don't know. Yikes, camera. I'm gonna have to order even a different camera, I guess. This one just, it's making me angry. Yeah, I've been good. I mean, I can't get my sleep schedule any other. I'm upside down and can't fix it, you know. If I wanted to be awake during the day, I can't. No, when it freezes up like that, I have to literally just reach over here, unplug it from the computer. It's in one of the USBs right here on. See, I think I just touched it and it's caused it to. I think there's a problem in that USB plug, maybe. I don't know. I can't explain it. I wouldn't. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Well, I'm back on there. Alright. Yeah, plug or port issue, exactly. Yeah. Well, guys, I'm gonna jump off here. I've got pain in my neck. Hell, it looks swollen when I look at it at the camera right there. I look like I've been chewed on by that fucking bird, too, on my neckline here. Might just be sunburn, though. You guys have a great day, too. I'm going to have my night. I'm going to bed right now. Good night, everybody.
This is the captain speaking.
find your lack of cannabis disturbing.